I was asked to return and see the consultant within a couple of days, which I did. He wasn't brilliant at disclosing the news to me. In fact, he almost made me guess. And I said, well, by the fact you're skirting around this, I reckon I do have cancer. And he said, yes, you do. And then the bottom just dropped out of my world. I really don't have much recollection of that evening, other than I was offered to talk to a nurse and I refused. I just wanted to get in the car and go home, which was quite a drive from Tunbridge Wells. I remember it was raining and I just watched the tribulets of water, running down the windscreen, and I wasn't sure if it was the rain or me crying, because I then cried for about 12 hours, even through the night. It was ridiculous. I've never been in that state before, and I hope to never be in that state again. But to me, it was total surprise. I was so shocked. I just couldn't believe it. First thing I did the next morning, once I'd calmed down, was to telephone both my children. I wanted to tell them myself. I didn't care after that who knew, as long as they knew. And I asked both of them to not care or worry about me, but not to worry about me. But would they take care of Dad? Because I was more concerned for him and his reaction.
And I remember sitting in the room and the consultant sitting opposite me and him just saying, well, we did find something when we were looking at your test results. And I sort of went, okay, what did you find? Well, we found something that looks a bit like a lump in your stomach. And I went, okay, are you saying that it's a tumour? Well, we kind of, and exactly the same thing as you were saying, wouldn't actually turn around to say something. And I remember just looking him straight in the eyes and saying to him, are you saying I've got cancer? Mm-hmm. And he just stopped. And then to this day, I remember thinking, I don't know why you're patting my hand, because all he did was he leant forward and he was patting my hand. And I remember thinking, that's not going to make me feel any better. Why are you doing that? And he said, yes, my dear, I think you do. He still wouldn't say, you've got cancer.
I was explaining one day to one of the girls about my attempted return to work, which was so appallingly bad and so unkind. And he said to me, you ought to go onto the Macmillan website and answer the questions, because they're planning a campaign on returning to work and your experience. So I did. I went onto the website one day when I was totally alone, and I opened my heart out to that questionnaire. And to my huge surprise, somebody phoned me up and said, we've looked at your questionnaire. And I thought, oh God, what did I say? And they said, actually, we don't think we've actually read or heard of a worst case of trying to return to work. Would you consider helping us with the video that we're making? So I thought, well, yeah, why not? And I was chosen as one of the case studies. And I hope that video has been viewed by employers. That's what it was aimed at. Employers of organisations, just to make them think before they start condemning you when you're actually absent having cancer treatment.
When people originally think about Macmillan, the first thing that comes to mind are Macmillan nurses. As long as your life's been touched with cancer in some way, Macmillan are there to give you advice. You may find out that your neighbour next door has got cancer. You don't know what you should do, whether you should go next door or not. Cancer Voices is a Macmillan website where people can go on there and register, and it doesn't matter whether you're a carer, a patient, a friend, or you're just a neighbour or whatever. If you've had anything, if your life's been touched in any way whatsoever with cancer, you can go on there and you can find information, you can talk to other people, you can offer to help with other people with doing things like reviewing leaflets, or like you designing logos and all sorts of things like that. I've read books and I've learned so much from just sharing with other people on there.